Covering news that matters. Fox 23 News at 10 starts right now.
A man wanted in a nearly 20-year-old murder is now one of the Oklahoma Attorney General's most wanted fugitives. Thanks so much for joining us at 10. I'm Sarah Whaley.
And I'm Shay Rossi. Now, we first told you yesterday the AG's office announced this new partnership with U.S. Marshals, state, local, and county law enforcement to create this list. Now, Pryor police hope it will be a step toward finally getting their suspect behind bars.
Fox 23's Kaylee Carnine joins us live in the newsroom after sitting down with one of the lead detectives on that case.
Yes, former Assistant Police Chief Derek Melton worked this case almost 20 years ago, but images of that day still haunt him today. Now he hopes with this list, justice can finally be served.
You don't forget, the big picture. You don't forget the family that you've interviewed in tears. You don't forget a father weeping over his daughter's death. You don't forget finding a young lady brutally murdered in a home in your community.
On October 23, 2004, on a quiet street nestled in Pryor Creek, Pryor police, including former Detective Derek Melton, responded to an unthinkable tragedy.
I went into the house and found the young lady. She had deceased. We checked for pulse and there was none. In fact, she had been gone for a while.
Police say this man, Alfonso Mondragon, brutally murdered his ex-girlfriend, Shelly Huffman. Witnesses say he was abusive throughout their relationship.
Mondragon had bludgeoned her in her head and had killed her, and there was blood, and so he had tried to flee the scene. But before he did that, he changed into clean clothes that he didn't know what to do with the bloody clothes, and so he took those and threw them up in the attic.
Melton was the one who found those clothes, but Mondragon himself was never found. Melton and other investigators believe that he fled to Mexico, possibly the Mexico City area. Now, all these years later, Melton says he's hopeful seeing Mondragon's name on the Oklahoma Attorney General's new top 10 most wanted list.
I'm thankful. Thankful that this case is not in a file somewhere, in Lowell, but that there's some activity, that there's some labor, there's some thought being put into apprehending this guy, bringing him to justice.
Melton says that justice, as well as closure, needs to be brought to the family, the community, and detectives that worked the case.
Maybe, just maybe, we can get some light shined on this and where Mondragon's at and get him located and get him arrested and get him locked up. That's where he belongs. He's an animal. He needs to be locked up. He's a violent animal, and I just hope he doesn't do this again to some other innocent.
And the Attorney General's office is offering a reward of up to $10,000 for information leading straight to his arrest. Live in the newsroom covering news that matters, Kaylee Carnine, Fox 23 News.
If you have any information about where the suspect is, you can email the Attorney General's tip line at OKMostWanted at oag.ok.gov.